Hello everyone, welcome to episode 4 of the KTS show. I'm the host Keegan Masenko, and today I will be talking about foreign policy. Now, foreign policy is a very broad range. It encompasses many different views. However, there are two main current foreign policy events to be aware of in the United States. And those two are the Ukraine-Russian war and the war in Gaza. Now, in both these cases, there is a draft going on. And less so than the war, I believe the bigger moral issue is the institution of the draft itself. Because it's not even people who are willing to fight for their country. Because if it's all volunteer armies, there would be a little less objectionable now, wouldn't it? However, that is not the case. In Ukraine, Russia, and Israel, all these countries have the draft. Now, the draft is just shy of state-sanctioned murder, which is not a very pleasant thing, no, is it? It's almost to the level of the state just picking anyone they want and shooting them. However, instead, the state will kidnap this person against their will, of course, give them a gun, force them into training, with the threat of, I believe, jail time, very much of it in some countries, if they are to avoid the draft, and make them go out against the other country, who also consists, funnily enough, of civilians forced to pick up a gun to die for their country. Now, ain't that lovely? But, so the whole deduction, I think, is these wars are actually bad because they kill civilians, kill innocent people, they damage infrastructure, they harm economies. But I believe the worst part of it all is the state-sanctioned murder of its own civilians. Because the draft is just... it's an institution of the last century, I would have to argue. Because America, I can believe, has used it this 21st century. The last time it was used was in the Vietnam War. We, as a nation, should abolish it, and we should condemn the other nations that still have it in use, and see it as what it is, which is the state murdering some civilians, just in hopes that it can still exist. But that's all I have for today. And tonight, actually, I recorded this with the Nepal and workers' rights videos. Or worker economy, whatever you want to call it. But I think that's enough videos for tonight, at least. Maybe I'll make some more tomorrow. With that, all of you have a good day. Peace out.